Alright folks, welcome back to the Fight Station. Today's video we're going to be talking about the, I suppose, unsurprising but still quite significant news that Joshua Buatsi has signed a long-term, multi-fight, multi-year deal with Sky Sports and Boxer. Things first became apparent that it all wasn't quite as rosy as it seemed at Matchroom for Buatsi when he was spotted doing punditry on the Anthony Yard and Artur Beterbiev fight, which I think raised a few eyebrows at the time, it's fair to say. Sort of speculation that Buatsi could be in line to fight Yard. Frank Warren actually said in an interview there, I think it just came out last night actually, that they made an approach to Buatsi about the Yard fight, but presumably they were knocked back. Eddie Hearn said last week that Buatsi had turned down over £1 million to fight Dimitri Bivol. His trainer Virgil Hunter had said sort of the week before that Buatsi was 2 or 3 fights away from that. And then Hearn said that he'd heard Buatsi was going to work with Sky and then looking to fight Dan Aziz, which is what's been announced today. Obviously not the Aziz fight, not yet anyway, but yet announced that Buatsi will be fighting on Sky Sports moving forward. So what do we think about it? The turning down over £1 million to fight Bivol is a strange one to me. It really is. And Joshua Buatsi is a very talented fighter. He seems to have a good mentality as a fighter. Anytime a fight's sort of got a bit sticky for him, he's a bit down in the gum shield and he's found a way through. But he's 29 years old. He'll be 30 at the end of the year. He'll be 30 actually in a couple of months. And, that light heavyweight division, all the belts are tied up with 2 men. You can't be turning down a shot at that age. And the Dan Aziz fight's a good fight, amongst boxing fans, but how big a fight is that for him, really? I mean, I'm sure Sky Sports have offered him fantastic money. I mean, they would have had to if he's turning down Anthony Yard and Dimitri Bivol, but I don't know, strange one. I think Buatsi moving forward, he'll obviously be one of the biggest names on Sky Sports, and he also mentioned in the press conference today, he didn't name DAZN, but he wanted to fight where people would be watching him, and that was something that he had been concerned about whilst fighting on DAZN, which is a fair point. DAZN, I don't know many people that have subscribed to DAZN in the UK. It's still not available in pubs. However, I think that is expected to change in the next few months, but the platform's not comparable to what you get in Sky and the push off Sky Sports News. So I see what he's coming from there. And obviously, if Sky have offered him the most money and the most sort of long-term security, I can understand that. But in terms of world title aspirations, I don't think this, I think this is probably the worst place he could have went of the 3. At least if you went Queensbury, you've got that relationship with Top Rank and Beterbiev. We saw the Yard fight was made relatively pain-free. The Bivol fight was there for him. I think Hearn wanted Buatsi to fight Bivol this summer, and then Bivol was looking to go into the Canelo rematch in September. So I don't know where that leaves Bivol, sorry, but that's maybe a conversation for another video. But yeah, that's just my sort of rough thoughts on it in a nutshell. Don't begrudge a fighter going where the most sort of long-term security is for them. And if this was the most lucrative package for Buatsi, then I can't begrudge him taking that. I just think in terms of, world title aspirations, I wonder what Sky Sports and Boxer can do for him. The Dan Aziz fight's a good fight. It looks sort of very likely we'll see that now in the second half of the year. But yeah, just as I say, I don't know what sort of time scale you're going to see Joshua Buatsi fighting for a world title and after this move. But let me know what you think. Maybe you think it's a really good move for Buatsi. Maybe you think he could turn into a pay-per-view star under Sky Sports and Boxer. Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll be plenty more videos coming. Thanks very much, folks. Cheers.